Welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan, and we're back with a informatic video, more or less. As we know, Total War Warhammer II is seeing the release of Norsca on the 31st of this month. So going back to the first game might be a good idea to re-establish your knowledge on the faction, on how they play, their mechanics, and so on. Firstly, you have a decision to make. Will you play as Wulfric the Wanderer, one of the most devoted followers of the Chaos Gods? Or the vile Troll King Frog, one of the many banes of Kislev? Your research is also very important, as there are certain sections which will provide bonuses to the factions you decide to wage war upon. Naturally, these decisions are quite important. It is irrelevant to get a bonus against, say, the Empire, if you wish to invade Bretonnia. These technologies will also allow you to buff your units in the stereotypical fashion as in every other faction, and also unlock the famed monster hunts of Norsca, which can unlock more regiments of renown or army-wide buffs, both very useful in your coming efforts against the civilized world. Naturally, before you begin enslaving the races of the Warhammer world, you must look towards Norsca and unify it. There are many northern tribes who will not bow down to you easily, and thus you must make them serve. Then and only then may your hordes of marauders, gigantic mammoths, and terrifying Fimir may wreak havoc on the Warhammer world. The Norscans have an interesting race mechanic, which allows them to confederate fairly quickly, and thus unite Norsca very quickly. As you can see from the video, Frog has defeated a chieftain of a local Norscan tribe, and thus can make him join him via confederation. You can only do this after defeating the chieftain of a Norscan tribe. After which, any holdings from this tribe and any armies will automatically join you and serve you in your coming wars. You should take as much advantage of this mechanic as much as possible, for at early on the Norscans are weak. Your cities will not have walls, so you must prepare armies and armies to defend yourself and launch invasions. The Norscans, however, do have advantages that other races may not have. One perfect example of this is a repeatable building built in almost every settlement. This building reduces the upkeep of all your armies faction-wide and, as stated before, can be built in multiple settlements, thus allowing you to field stronger troops and more armies. Which is obviously very important if you wish to enslave the old world and beyond, in the name of the Chaos Gods. Speaking of which, you have the choice of aligning yourself with one of the 4 Chaos Gods: Khorne, Slaanesh, Tzeentch, and Nurgle. Each of them provides a bonus to your faction. And you gain favor by raising cities and erecting monuments to your chosen Chaos God. Obviously, whilst you gain favor with one, you will lose favor with the others. And it is impossible to gain the maximum favor with all 4 of the Chaos Gods, as you are not the Ever-Chosen, but simply a servant of Chaos. Once again, I do recommend going on the first game and having a few runs, as obviously, while mechanics and certain aspects of the game will change on the second, a lot of it will stay relatively the same. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, and even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck in conquering the Warhammer world in the name of the Chaos Gods. Until next time.